for I am mighty. Hey YouTube, Sean Caspian here, and Avengers Age of Ultron finally came out this past weekend, and wow, mind blown, amazing film. Wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about it here today, let you know some of my thoughts about it. If you're one of the few people who hasn't yet seen it, this is your last chance to walk away with absolutely no spoilers of any kind. If you don't want any spoilers, be sure to come back and let me know what you thought about the movie after you see it. Here's your last chance in 3, that's not a 3, 3, 2, 1, day love. Alright, so the first thing that you need to know about Age of Ultron is that it actually almost suffers from being an Avengers movie and almost crumples under its own weight. The original Avengers was a singular event in the space-time continuum of films, if you ask me. You're never gonna have that exact grandeur and spectacle of bringing the Avengers on screen for the very first time. I also felt like Age of Ultron was actually juggling a little bit too much in the story department and was a little bit short. Thankfully, I've heard rumors that there is quite a bit of footage yet to come on the director's cut, so I'm definitely picking that up, and hopefully we'll get the full breadth of what I think the Age of Ultron movie should have been. So that's about it in terms of things that I didn't like about the film. Everything else blew my fragile little mind. So first off, let's talk about new characters in Age of Ultron. Scarlet Witch, badass. The only Olsen twin who can act. Yeah, but she's really not an Olsen twin. I better remember to edit that out later. Quicksilver, also absolutely amazing. I really fell in love with that character, which makes what happens to him so sad. Boo! Boo! Quicksilver dead. Boo! But somebody had to die in this film. It just had to happen. Boo! Quicksilver's dead. The Vision. Holy crap, is this guy just cool or what? I mean, it's Jarvis in a body. It's everything we would have ever wanted the Vision to be. He was so charismatic, so awesome, so natural on screen, and that costume, wow. I seriously spent half the movie like looking for flaws in his costume, trying to find a place where I could tell that it was a costume and not just latex and exquisite makeup and effects, and I couldn't. It was absolutely amazing. So totally great character. The other surprising character in Age of Ultron that I personally fell in love with a lot was Hawkeye. If you remember in the first Avengers movie, Hawkeye really didn't have that big of a role because he was instantly zombified by Loki. It was really nice to see some character development, get to meet his family, know that he even has one, you know, really see some of his strife as a character and where he's coming from. Watch him in that last sequence, you know, where Quicksilver unfortunately dies. He goes to save that boy on the rock, and you can see he's really afraid of doing it. He doesn't want to die, and that's so relatable. So that's just outstanding. I got goosebumps even talking about it. Check it. Look at the size of those things. And that's one area where I thought Age of Ultron actually outshined the original Avengers movie, was the character development. My favorite scene in the whole movie was when you got everybody hanging out in the bar, just, you know, having some drinks. You got Hemsworth, Evans, Scarlett Johansson, the whole crew, everybody's in there, and they're just acting like people. They're not dressed up as superheroes or anything else, and they're debating about whether or not they can move Thor's hammer, which is also amazing, and, you know, tickled a lot of my nerd feels, you know, just that's a classic debate. And it was really just amazing to see the chemistry between the actors, and that really translated well to chemistry between the characters, and it's like we're just hanging out with good friends. It's like we're hanging out with family on screen, and I really appreciated that. It was just so amazing to see. So that was my favorite scene out of the entire film, and one way in which Age of Ultron one-upped the original Avengers. Then there's, of course, Ultron himself, played by James Spader. I can't say enough good things about how they did this. How do you describe Ultron? He's like maniacal, and he kind of acts like a child. He's kind of got like multiple personality syndrome a little bit. Like, he argues with himself, he makes jokes, he thinks he's funny, and he's out to destroy the world. That's all he wants to do, and he's going to stop at nothing to do it. He is a true supervillain. He has absolutely no sympathy or compassion of any kind, and he provides a serious foe for the Avengers to run up against. I can't say enough good things about him. Well done, Marvel. Well done. Guys, Age of Ultron is a fantastic film. It stumbles here and there, but like I said, my biggest complaint about the whole thing is that it's a little bit short, and I felt like it almost crumpled under its own weight, and they barely pulled it off. But for having done so, it came out a fantastic film on the other side. So what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching. Please, of course, remember to subscribe. And my name is Sean Caspian. Thanks so much. I love each and every one of you guys. And until next time, arigato gozaimasu.